I've been concerned about my son for a little while now. Since he was about 4, he was diagnosed with high-functioning autism, and we have been trying to find different ways to make things better for him. A lot of special help at school, including a dynamite autism specialist. I stumbled on LearningRx, and we came here 3 months ago and decided to start the 12-week program. LearningRx looked really promising because it had so many components that I saw that would work for my son. The one-on-one, intensity, and not just like a classroom where he could get distracted easily. And the incremental building. As he met one task level, he would go to the next and to the next, in little pieces where he wasn't asked to, boil the ocean right away, so to speak. And so it's worked. We're no less than thrilled. His trainer was amazing, is amazing. Eye contact, he meets you straight on now and is listening to what you're saying, gets distracted a lot less easily, is more communicative with his peer group, and he also, I knew he was doing well in reading. He's really exceeded in reading over the summer, but his teacher also let me know that they were going to try to do mainstreaming in all his academic areas this year. As a parent of an autistic child, one of the biggest things that has been just amazing here at LearningRx is that the people are so ready to accommodate accommodate Will, and he's not on a regular reward system. They created a special one for him, and although he is getting rewarded, he's not working quite as fast. And just things like Megan, his trainer, she lays awake late at night trying to think about what to do for Will. Can't really ask any more than that.
LearningRx turns struggling students into confident learners. I like to think of us as a boot camp for the brain. LearningRx actually addresses the underlying causes of a learning struggle.
Cognitive abilities can be increased with proper training. Brain training at LearningRx targets and strengthens attention skills, long-term memory, short-term memory, logic and reasoning, auditory processing, visual processing, and processing speed. The LearningRx process begins with an assessment of the student's cognitive skills. Based on the results, a customized program is designed and the student is matched with a trainer. Together they begin to work on exercises that target the deficit skill areas revealed by the assessment.
It's a really great feeling to be there when a student finally is successful at something they've been struggling with, because you really get to see the joy in their eyes. It's something that they may not have succeeded at for years. They haven't been told that they're doing well for years of school, and then finally they're doing something really hard that they know is hard, and then they succeed, and you're able to say, I was a part of that, and then give credit to the student.
I had a student before. He came in and the first day he couldn't remember 3 numbers on a card for the life of him. And then a week later, because we had drilled that, he could remember 4 and 5 and 6 numbers on a card and just shoot them off like it was nothing.
When they do something they couldn't do before, you cheer with them, and it's just a great feeling.
I love this job. This job is just fun, and you feel like you're making a difference in people's lives. What could be better?
An 11-year-old child who the other day was working on a very difficult procedure, had a memory issue, and actually excelled at what we call the gold level, and the trainer gave him a high five and praised how well he had done, and he looked at the trainer and he said, "You mean I'm not behind anymore?" And she said, "No, you've actually just attained the highest level in this procedure. And he said, that's the first time I've never been behind.
We feel that LearningRx has definitely helped him feel more confident in doing his work, in trying new things. He will now pick up a book and say, let me find the words that I know, whereas before he would not. He'd want us to read, but he would not want to read it because he had not had success. And now that he's had that success with LearningRx, he's more confident to want to do it on his own.
If you, your child, or someone you know is struggling with any type of learning or reading difficulty, contact LearningRx to schedule a cognitive skills assessment.